Hey everybody, my name is Stefanie Bishop. I am sitting here a week after completing one of the most difficult races on the planet, the world's toughest mudder. It's a grueling 24-hour obstacle race where pretty much you run the same 5-mile loop over and over and over until time's up. Out of all the crazy events that I've done, World's Toughest Mudder has been the event that has always been on my mind. I would always think about it and dwell upon it and have serious FOMO every single November because everybody else was running around doing this wacky event and I wasn't there. Life events got in the way, injuries got in the way, Lyme disease got in the way. It was just a battle to make it out there and to cross that starting line, let alone cross the finish line.
Race morning. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. It's gonna be a long day.
So I was really stoked that I was able to focus all of my energy into this race this year and be able to just show up. Let's get to the down and dirty. Let's talk about the race. I kept on trying to find a pace that I was comfortable with, and I was comfortable where I was running. I did feel like I was going a little bit too fast, and I don't know if it was like a lack of trust in my ability or not, because I felt fine. During Black Ops, I was coming back through, just about to cross the finish and head into the pit, and I forgot who it was, came to me and they're like, when you come in this time, we're gonna give you a leader bib. And honestly, my heart sank. I didn't show it, but I was like, I really don't want that.
Once they threw this on me, I was like, uh-oh.
There's a freaking target on this thing. This is not fun. This is scary to me. I am a lion. I like to pray. I like to sit back. I like to relax. And then I like to go. This was scary, but it's pretty cool. And I'm like totally honored and flattered to have earned this. My pit crew was given specific instructions to lie to me. I did not want to know where anybody else was in the race because I wanted to run my race. I wanted to stick to my own plan where I knew I was comfortable so I wouldn't blow up. And it was great up until I felt like absolute junk. Sometime in the middle of the night, I was not doing too well. My stomach felt like somebody threw it in a blender. It was so raw. I was in my own little zone of misery. This is so important. If you're feeling like crap, surround yourself with good people and it will distract you and make you feel better. I'm taking the longest pit stop out of my whole race, and out of the darkness comes this 6-foot, I don't even know how tall he is, Muppet named Scott Keneally.
Is he okay with you calling him a Muppet?
Yeah, he calls himself a Muppet.
Okay.
Mr. Rise of the Sufferfest himself, who I had not seen all weekend up until this point, and it was like the light was shining down, and he joined me for 2 laps and lifted my spirits instantly. I think I went out for my final lap, it was just after 11 o'clock in the morning. All the badass ladies that were on my tail could go out for a final lap, that they would all make it back in time and they can go out for a final lap. So there was a lot of pressure on that final lap to get moving. At one moment, a volunteer checked the app on their phone and gave me a heads up after noon passed that nobody went out for a final lap. So at that moment, all this weight just came off my shoulders and I just took the time to walk the course. I mean, okay, let's be real. Those back hills, I was freaking stumbling like I was in the desert, like walking around for 2 weeks and I just saw an oasis. And I really just wanted to take in this crazy thing that just happened and also not pass out before I reached the finish line. Winning it was a dream. Like an absolute dream. What just happened? I don't believe that it's real. It wasn't a solo effort out there. It took a massive team of people to not only complete the race, but to win the race. I surrounded myself with people that knew and respected my goal and encouraged me and kept me motivated, giving me all this positive reinforcement and telling me that this is something you can do. You will do it. Just stay focused. You got this. That group of people actually became my pit crew. They know how I work. They know how to handle my personality.
Don't.
They know how to be tough with me.
I have rocks in my shoes, but I don't want to change my costume.
Next one or the one after, I'm making you change your socks so your feet don't melt.
All right.
So things like that really helped me out in the race. If you're new to this and you're bringing a group of people to crew you, it's really important that you pack with them. At 3 o'clock in the morning, when you're shivering, you can't think, you're completely out of it, they're the ones that needs to like go into your tent and find like the specific black shirt that looks like everything else in your freaking bag. So it's really important that you pack with them. So it's their system, they know where it is, and they can be really efficient. I'm just gonna throw in a quick suggestion. Jot down how you deal with stress, what you act like when you're tired. And even if you've known this person for a long time, maybe they haven't seen that side of you. So it's really important that you do that. They'll appreciate it. And they also won't be offended if you're like screaming, barking orders that you need salty food.
Potato chips.
Or like, I'm gonna vomit, whatever it is. Like, it helps with the relationship. You want to leave the race with your pit crew still being your friends and your family.
You want to take it all and enjoy the moment.
Sorry, that's kind of gross. Drink some tea because we have a dust cold. I'm an asthmatic, and I knew I was going to be in a lot of trouble out there once I saw the clouds of dust. The whole experience is just mind-blowing. I think what's most mind-blowing about it is that where in this world nowadays can you get together with a couple thousand people? I'm talking like this is between all the racers, the pit crews, the volunteers, the Tough Mudder staff. Every single person that's out there has a smile on their face, and they're so happy to be there. They're so genuine, and that's what truly makes this experience just something that's like no other. I would have never done it without the community that was out there, without the people at Everest helping me get up and over that thing so I didn't have to run a penalty, you know, with people just cheering you on in the middle of the night when you're by yourself running around. It warms my heart to know that there's a community out there like that. That's really what sticks out about the race to me. It's that community. I am looking forward to getting out there and to race with you, to do whatever, regular Tough Mudder with you. I couldn't have asked for any better way to end this season of Comeback. You guys rock. See you guys soon. Don't be shy. You can contact me on my website. Follow me on Instagram. Tell me your stories. Some of you guys have some some ridiculous stories of comeback and accomplishment, and those are the stories that motivate me and inspire me to do what I do. I wouldn't be sitting here today if it wasn't for you. So thank you very much. Rock on.